I love Just Dance. Oh, and electrocuting my friends. Remember Just Dance? You follow the dance moves on the screen and get scored on how well you do it. If you miss a move, nothing happens, which is boring. But if you want to be electrocuted, connect the Wii to your laptop using a capture card and input this video stream to a Python application which draws an evenly spaced grid of the image, then write a subroutine that checks the color of each indicator as they appear, and then connect an Arduino and write some more code to send signals to the electrocuting wristbands, which you haven't built yet. Now these wristbands, shockingly awesome. But how do they work? If it wasn't clear already, the idea of this project was if you miss a move in Just Dance, you get electrocuted. If you miss a move in game, this red X appears, and using OpenCV we can constantly scan this region of the game for the red X. If it appears, we send a serial message to the Arduino, which then sends a wireless signal to the wristbands, which shocks the player. But how does that work? Welcome back to Math with Miles, the only show aside from politics where at least half of it's wrong. Today we're looking at Faraday's law, which is more physics than it is maths, but that wouldn't alliterate. Starting with the battery, we have a lipo cell connected to a battery management system to prevent it blowing up on my wrist. This then goes into a buck converter which boosts the measly 3.7 into a whopping 12 volts. This 12 volt source is then connected through a current limiting resistor to our capacitor. Using a capacitor here allows us to get a big current through our transformer and hence a big voltage across our players, meaning a big shock. But why? Faraday's law. When current flows through a wire, a magnetic field is generated around it. The strength of this field can be expressed by B equals mu naught I over 2 pi d, where I is the current flowing in the wire and d is the distance from it. In a transformer, the distance between the coils is fixed, so a lot of the terms are constant. The current, however, is changing, so we can say that the field strength is directly proportional to the current. Using this, we can say that the flux linkage across the primary coil is moving in phase with the current. Now, Faraday's law shows us that the EMF induced to the conductor is equal to the rate of change of flux linkage that it experiences. This relationship shows us that if we have a quickly decaying current, i.e. through a capacitor with no resistive load, we get a big voltage. The rate of change of flux of the secondary coil is massive, and so's the EMF. The transformers in the wristbands have a turn ratio of 1 to 44. This means if we put 12 volts into the transformer, we'd expect 528 volts across the player. But we don't get that. The wires connecting the capacitor to the transformer are non-idyllic. They have a resistance of about 0.6 ohms. This reduces the rate at which current decays, and hence, the EMF induced. This gives us a voltage through the players of about 300 volts. This is already 70 volts more than the DC equivalent for UK mains. So if the voltage is so high, why aren't I... My wrist has a resistance of about 250,000 ohms. That means that the current through my wrist is only 1.2 milliamps. But if I were to shock my chest or neck, I could be in serious danger of damaging my brainstem, spine, or worse, stopping my heart. So on a serious note, don't try this at home. I'm an idiot who will do anything for content. Okay, so now you know how it all works. Let's find some unsuspecting victims. Volunteers. Consenting volunteers.
I'll someone safe at least.
Oh my god, yeah. it like pulled my fingers in. It's that bad. It doesn't hurt though. Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, go on.
Look, it's not like, look, watch my fingers. Oh my god, no, it is quite bad. Oh,
That's really... I quite like that.